Seth Science here with Fierce Fitness KC, and I'm a certified ACE personal trainer and a certified ACE sports nutritionist. And I've been working with a lot of professional bass fishermen and the weekend angler bass fishermen. Being a tournament fisherman myself, I can relate to a lot of these guys and a lot of issues that they're facing with mobility. And a lot of these guys are having issues not only on the water, but as soon as they get off the water with movements. And these movements are restricting a lot in their life, whether it's work and being the best fisherman they can be. So you really don't want to not work through these issues. Like, you want to attack them right away so you don't have to get surgeries down the road and go to the doctor. So like today I want to go over one of the big issues we have with anglers, and that's scapular mobility. It's something you're going to use no matter how you're fishing. You're going to be using that scapula. Your scapula is going to be right here, and it's having that correct movement is going to be key to having the best casts and the longest fishing career you can have. Whether it's fun or not, you don't want to be in pain out on the water. So I want to have a quick tip today to try to break down those knots and those issues that's causing you a lot of pain on the water. So right now I got a mobility ball. You can use a lacrosse ball. You can use a freaking bouncy ball. You can use anything to really break up the tissue. So I really want to work through, like, your scapula is shaped like that, coming down your back, and your trapezius is right up here, and that's one of the outer layers that you want to break through, get into those rhomboids, and try to break up any knots in that water that's restricting you on the water. So I'm just going to go to the ground. Something I do before every tournament and after every tournament to try to knock this out. I'm just going to put this ball right up on top in the trap, getting into that first rib, and I'm just going to deep breath, breathe into it. And if you have any pain, any fascia issues where you have pain, you need to work through that. You're having a restriction. So got a little pain there, and I want to let that scapula, let that shoulder move naturally, and I'm really pushing into it, not making a pain face, not tensing up. I'm going to deep breath. I want to really relax into it and kind of move into it, and I do not have the ball in my spine. I'm right in with the scapula and where your erectors start coming up, and I'm going to just bury that in there, and I'm going to keep working down each rib, and it's going to hurt, and especially if you have issues, it's really going to hurt. You might have to use the wall, not put as much pressure, but you really want to do this consistently to have the longest career on the water that you can have. So you want to break down all those knots. Those knots where that's painful is when your muscle fibers, that fascia needs to move nice and even. When you get a knot from maybe driving or something and you're stuck there, even work, if you're stuck at a desk, fishing a lot, there's a lot of issues that can come from not only fishing, and you want it to be on the water to be the best you can be. You want to knock that out. So you get that pain, that knot, you find that knot, you want to relax into it, push this ball. Pain is a good thing on this. So you want to push that ball, and that's going to try to straighten out those muscle fibers, and you get a fluid, nice movement in those muscle fibers, and you can get that scapula moving the best you can, and it'll eliminate a lot of pain for you. So if you like this tip, we're going to try to break down a lot of these issues a lot of these guys I'm working with are facing, and try to help a lot of you guys out there. So if you like this, please hit like, subscribe to the show. We're going to try to come up with a lot more videos and a lot more tips to not only help you on the water, but help you out off the water.